The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Let's relive the moment.
The gold Logie goes to Lynne McGranger.
Of course it does.
Rightly so.
She is the queen. Good morning, Lynne.
Oh, good morning, Nat. How are you?
We're great. All hail the queen. Congratulations. We could not be happier for you.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind. It was just, wow, what a whirlwind. And it's still going. I mean, people have been telling me for weeks I was a shoo-in for the gold. And I'm like, oh, great, thanks.
Pressure.
No bloody pressure. But you know what? The silver just knocked my socks off. I could not believe it.
Yeah, that was amazing too.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It was just wonderful.
It was so well deserved, and I loved in your speech that you mentioned that the trophy is going to be going next to your drama award. What was the drama? What was that for again?
Okay, and it's just, I'm going to put it up on Insta because I'm telling you, people think I'm making it up. I was awarded in 1974 the Best Actress Award at the Wagga Wagga Drama Festival.
Amazing.
Wagga Wagga.
That is the highest of honours until you got the gold Logie. Anyway, second highest now.
Yeah, well, you know, the gold Logie and the silver Logie will be behind it on the mantle.
Naturally.
But it was the point, I guess, in my life where I went, hang on a minute, maybe I can do this acting thing. You know, that I hadn't really had any training up until then. I was still at Teachers College. And it's always stuck in my mind because it was so unexpected and I was so overawed by what I was seeing in the festival. Yeah. And then to be singled out, it was just one of those, you know, those moments in your life where things change. Yeah. Maybe not suddenly, but there's suddenly a little kind of a tweak of direction where your whole life just suddenly veers.
Yes, the trajectory just
on
changed.
A side road.
Lynne, from Wagga Wagga, there's been some famous people come from Wagga Wagga. There's a lot, actually. The War Brothers, they're from Wagga Wagga.
The War Brothers, Mark Taylor.
Yeah, Mark Taylor.
Yeah.
Well, the Fujitsu guy, we know that.
Who can't say plasma vision.
Yeah.
You know, really struggle with plasma vision.
Oh, it's a hotbed, Wagga Wagga.
Yeah. And now, Lynne, go on. Oh, okay. So, Lynne, I was just going to say this is like your television swan song, really, because you've announced that you're leaving home and away, and you know we're all coming to terms with that as a nation. But and I know you're going to be doing other projects on stage and that kind of thing. But is this you might not even get invited to the Logies anymore? How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm kind of happy about it. They're hours of your life you will never get back. Honestly, I was in makeup at 12:30.
Yes.
You look sensational.
Afternoon.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. That's, you know, because I've got people around me who know what they're doing and how to dress you and how to make you up and stuff like that. I just kind of, I don't know, throw on clothes. Sometimes my underwear's on the inside of my clothes, sometimes it's not. And,
Close enough's good enough.
These people know what they're doing. And so I was in makeup at 12:30, and then, I had to get up and do sunrise yesterday morning. So I started at about 6:30 in the morning, and I did not get back to my room till 1:30.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't even go to the after party.
Yeah. And then you're up early doing press this morning as well.
And then I was up at 5:45 again this morning. So
Lynne,
if somebody said to me, I'm sorry, Lynne, you can't come to the Logies next year, I'd be like,
good.
Woohoo!
yeah, fine by me. I'll just go to the parties. Lynne, I remember meeting you.
What? Sorry,
yes.
go on.
I was just going to say, I remember meeting you in Perth many moons ago backstage at Telethon. I was so starstruck. I was like, oh my gosh, living legend. Will we still see you at Telethon? Will we still see you in Perth?
Do you know what? I saw Mr. Stokes the other day, lovely Kerry. He came over to watch. We had a screening of Irene's last scene.
Oh.
And all the cast and crew came and we had lunch on. And it was just, it was amazing. And then, and Mr. Stokes turned up and he'd flown across from Perth to see it and then flew back.
Oh, my
And I
God.
just thought,
That's how
wow.
highly you're thought of, Lynne, by the way.
Oh, look, I whinge and bitch if I have to go over to Perth for a week because I know I'm going to be... Not because of Perth, because I know I'm going to be jet-lagged for days and days and days. So, I mean, he must be made of some stern stuff because that is a really tough gig. But he did say to me, he said, you know, he was very gracious and said, thank you very much for everything you've done for Seven and for Home and Away. And then he said, will we still see you at Telethon? I said, I would be honoured, Mr. Stokes, to come back. But this year, we're touring the Grandparents Club, and the very last day of the tour is Sunday, the 19th of October, and it's at Penrith Panthers, and that's the day of Telethon.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
well,
so
it is.
unless somebody, you know, sends me a TARDIS, I'm not going to make it this year.
Or maybe the Stokes private jet.
Yes, I was going to say.
Oh well, there's a thought. But honestly, I would love to come back. I would love. Well, I've still got my marbles and my health. I would love to come back because it is such a leveler and it's such a rewarding weekend. Also, don't have to rush back to work.
Yes, exactly. You can stay here and
Hang
savour it for a
around.
few days. Yeah.
Check out a few wineries. Go up, you know, the Swan Valley. That would be something.
Go
else.
over
That
to
would
Nick
be
Nat's
great.
house.
Yeah, catch up with Nick Nat, obviously, Lynne.
Oh, totally. He's a great mate. Oh, lovely. And I was, and Ben too. Ben Cousins, he's around. He's a mate of mine. And it's a lovely place to return to. I do love our Perth.
So
Very
almost
much.
anyone that wore number 9 for the West Coast Eagles, she's on board with.
Okay, Harley Reid. We'll get a meeting with Harley Reid at some stage, Lynne. That'll be up your alley. I want to ask you, though, Lynne, we just mentioned about the last scene of Mr. Stokes coming over there, of course, and Sam Pang thought that he might have had a suggestion what was going to happen on the last scene. Here he is from last
my
night.
God.
This is what
And
he
in a
said.
Logie's exclusive, I can reveal that Irene is set to die tragically but happily during an orgy with the Summer Bay Under-21s rugby team.
Can you confirm or deny, Lynne?
Look, he's close to the mark, but no, absolutely not. He's that was so funny, and you know they don't think things through because I got this. Well, they didn't know, but I had the silver, and they're like, "Come into the media room." I'm like, but you know, in 2 awards time, the gold's going to be on, and I won't be there. And they're like, "Oh my God, get back to your seat!"
Yes.
And because Sam spotted me, he goes, "What is she doing here? She's got to be," because I've got this whole thing about how
Yes,
Irene
you
goes.
need to be in the room.
I had no clue what he was going to say, but it was priceless.
It was gold.
Right. It's great.
Wasn't he great? Wasn't he great?
He does
He's
a really good job.
fantastic.
He does a great job.
I reckon next for you, Lynne, White Lotus. I reckon you'd be a great character on one of the new seasons of The
I love
White
that.
Lotus on Netflix.
Yes.
That is where Lynne
Depends where
McGranger
they're
should be headed.
filming. Depends where they're filming.
Where
If
would
they
you
go
like?
back to Hawaii, I'm there. I'm not going to America.
Okay, fair.
Like as in mainland America. They can wang that right up their dinger. I just
Quote,
I
unquote.
really would not go there for anything or anyone,
Yeah.
which is sad because I love New York, but I'm not going there. But yeah, Hawaii, I would definitely be up for that for
All right.
sure.
We'll let them know.
Well, it is a state. Well, yeah, it's not mainland.
No, that's right. It's not mainland.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
it's fine.
Absolutely not.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
no.
But otherwise, they
And
can
the rocks from there.
wang that right up their dinger, as the great Lynne McGranger put
Getting
it.
that on a bumper sticker.
Lynne,
Oh, for sure.
Well, we're putting on a T-shirt. We are so happy for you, Lynne. It's so well deserved. We couldn't be more delighted.
We
And
are.
We hope to catch up with you
Thank
again
you.
soon, Lynne.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I
Beautiful.
appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Gold
So good.
Logie winner and living legend Lynne McGranger.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
We were hoping to catch up with Todd Woodbridge this morning to talk about his Logie victory last night, but he was fresh off a plane from Europe, went straight to the Logies. knackered. The jet lag's kicked in. We can't get access to him.
It's a fair call, but
he knocked out our Ricky Lee.
Oh, Joel, crazy.
know. It's probably for the best we haven't had Todd on because, I don't know how I would have been able to speak to him this morning after beating Ricky Lee. I love Todd Woodbridge. We watch him every day in the studio on silent on the screens in the studio because that's when Tipping Point's on. But I always call him Pat Cash by mistake.
Right.
And then
Tennis players, they're all the same.
Oh, yeah, they're all the same to me. And then I went on, I don't even know if I can say this, but whatever. I'm on a edition of Celebrity Tipping Point.
Yes.
Oh.
And I thought I'd be a real expert, but because I've never watched it with the sound up, I still don't know the rules of the game.
Yeah, so because each round is a bit different, isn't it? Yeah, different rules.
Yes. But I truly thought Ricky was going to win Best Presenter, avenging her 2003 loss on Australian Idol where she came 7th. Remember the outrage?
Because she was
outrage.
She was
great.
so strong. She was so good, and it was just voter complacency that everybody thought, oh, she's obviously going to get through. That's clearly what happened.
How did you take it, Joel?
I did not take it well. I was obsessed with Australian Idol back in the day, and I obviously was obsessed with Ricky Lee, and I love letting her know that as well because it really shows our age difference.
Yeah, sure.
I remind her of that all the time. But I loved her so much that the next day I was so upset. I didn't go to school.
You had to have a day off school because Ricky Lee got knocked out of Australian Idol.
Got knocked out of Australian Idol. I can't remember what week it was.
Jeez, what happened when Cosima got nodules? You must have been off for the week.
That was another one. Remember when Cosima got the nodules? Oh my gosh, that was my generation's moon landing. Poor Cosima DeVito. But then also, I was saying to Ricky the other day, oh my gosh, I loved it when you did Disco Week and you had that puby wig on.
Yeah.
And she goes, that wasn't a wig, that was my real hair.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
That's an awkward conversation.
Wow.
Awkward. But
So does that mean today you should have had a day off work because Ricky Lee didn't win the Logie?
I did message our group chat and said, well, look, in tradition, I technically should be having today off. And they said, aren't you already in the building talking to the Perth team? I was like,
yeah, it's minor detail.
Hey, Joel, how are you going to go this afternoon when you're doing RTJ and you've got Ricky on?
Yeah, and you have to look her in the eye.
It's going to be emotional for everybody.
Are you getting Todd Woodbridge on the show this afternoon?
Under no circumstance. He is been. I even look. You can. I'll play this video for you. I should have sent it through, but I'll play it down the line for you.
Okay.
I was doing gigs all weekend, and I was campaigning on Ricky's behalf with the crowd. This is me telling the crowd to.
Did you tell them to vote?
Well, they were busy watching my stand-up. I didn't want them whipping out their phones and
take a
finding something
moment.
more interesting.
Because
the Logie's voting so hard.
cheering's nice, but it doesn't win you the Logie, you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
And clearly, I don't know, she's
Clearly
been let
didn't.
down.
I know.
But we still love Ricky Lee, and she was definitely, her dress was banging, and you helped her choose that, so well done.
It was divine. Yes, best on ground, Ricky Lee.
Spectacular. All right.
She gets to speak to me this afternoon. I mean,
What a
that's
treat for
amazing.
her.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Friday night, I went to my niece's school production.
You're really living these days, aren't you?
And and it was a
know.
production of the Addams Family musical.
Great musical.
Joel?
I am aware of the soundtrack.
But I can't picture it. We all know that the
So you're familiar with the Addams Family as a concept?
piano stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
You'd be cousin it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
Or thing. In fact, in this production, anyway, Cousin It, neither Cousin It nor Thing made an appearance.
Why?
I know.
As in they weren't on that night, or understudies were on, or they just weren't in it.
They're not in it.
Okay,
It's not in it.
Righto.
Yeah. But anyway, it was a very good production. I thought they did a great job. And because it's a musical, like the school band has to do all the music and everything. Like it was very well done. Very well done. But I want to give a shout out to two people. So the girl that played Wednesday, unbelievable, sounded like a Broadway star. Like already. You're just going,
Watch out.
Yeah.
Watch out, Lucy Giraffe. Watch your back.
Exactly. She's coming for you. And the lead guy was the guy that played Gomez Adams. So he has a lot of involvement. He's the main character.
Okay.
And he had to sing a number of songs and in an accent, because Gomez is from South America somewhere, so he's got a very Hispanic accent.
Yeah. Okay, that checks out.
Yeah, so he does that the whole... Yeah, his name's Gomez. But Gomez Adams doesn't make sense when you think about it.
Yeah.
And he did the whole thing in an accent and even sang in an accent, and his voice is incredible, right?
Yeah.
Oh, who is he? I'm going to scratch his eyes out.
His family... So his family, so his dad was there. I don't know if his mum was there on Friday night, but his dad was definitely there, and at least one of his brothers were there. His family have never heard him sing.
Never.
Wow.
So the first time they're hearing him sing, he is nailing the lead in the school production.
That's extraordinary.
The first time they'd never heard him sing.
What a hidden talent that he's held that in that whole time.
He doesn't sing at home at all.
That's
not even in the
incredible.
shower, nothing. Not even.
I love that you're getting to know the family really well, and specifically that the father was there on his own. Were you having a crack?
I know. So it's a long story, but that family are friends of my cousin, and her son went to the same school. So there was a little bit of, So that's how I've got the inside knowledge. It wasn't like I was just,
You're trying to cut one from the herd at the bloody school play there, Nat.
He is a doctor, Sean.
She's done her homework, Joel.
Yeah. Well, if he's listening, Nat's fantastic. She's great.
Imagine having that sort of talent and your family not knowing about it.
I know, right?
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because you've got to hold that in. Like at my house, my son Cooper can sing.
He can.
And you know he can sing because he does put on a concert in the shower every single day for not only us in the house, but the neighbours as well.
Well,
they'd love that.
Yeah, my brother went through it a few years ago when one of my nephews was, they got a call, this is primary school, but they got a call from the school saying, we need your son to be at the Octagon Theatre tomorrow night. There's a big combined choirs event and he's singing a solo. And they're like, what? They never heard him sing either. Yeah, and he would, 9 or 10 or something, and it's like, nobody knew that he could sing.
Oh, these
nobody knew he could sing.
Singers. I'm so jealous.
It's sickening, isn't it? Sickening.
Rhiannon's given us a call from Upper Swan. Hi, Rhiannon.
Good morning.
All right, who did you discover had a talent that you did not know about, Rhiannon?
So my 15-year-old niece in about year 2 or 3, without discussing it with anyone, took herself off to a music audition, ended up playing the piano so beautifully that she won a scholarship for the rest of her primary school life.
What?
And so just for context, musical ability in our family is as far as I can do 3 blind mice on the recorder.
Yeah.
But not well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel I'm very talented in that field, but no, she actually won an entire scholarship based on, and just played the piano, didn't even read the music, just had to repeat something and did it.
Had she ever played the piano before? Was there a piano at her house? How did she know what to do?
We actually have no idea. She just rocked up.
Yeah.
Like, there's no musical instruments in our house other than the spoons.
And I don't, that's actually cutlery. Just that's amazing.
Incredible. She just hears the music and it's able to record. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my sister picked her up from school and my niece just threw her a letter that said, hey, she auditioned and she's won a scholarship. and my sister was like, what the heck? Didn't even know you did it.
That's amazing.
That's great. No more school fees.
I know, right? Happy days. Thanks, Rhiannon. Okay, let's go to Liz in Mozzie Park. Good morning, Liz.
Good morning.
Okay, is this about one of your kids as well, Liz?
It is, yes.
Okay, so what was their talent?
First, I want to say I have 2 amazing daughters, but the first one was always is an overachiever, so we always knew she was super smart. Second one just plodded along, didn't say much, didn't do much, didn't know what she wanted to do.
Yeah,
so the first one became a vet because she wanted to do that her whole life, so she knew she had to get high marks. Second one, when she did her year 12 exams, she went, I did better than I thought. And we looked at her marks and we're like, where have you been hiding this? You did amazing. And she's now a PhD physicist. And we had no idea.
Wow! I don't even know what that means.
She was that clever.
You had no idea she was smart.
No.
But Liz, all the way... in year 11 and 12, they do the ducks.
And they also predict what your score's going to be and stuff.
Yeah, she just did okay. She was fine. My eldest got under ducks in ducks of year 11 and the second of ducks in year 12. The only thing my youngest daughter, not the only thing, She got a religious award.
God bless.
Well, she had God on her side, obviously.
Yeah.
That helped.
Maybe, yeah.
That's amazing, Liz.
She hid that from us, yeah.
She's got a PhD in physics. Well,
I
that's
know.
very funny. Okay, thanks,
That's
Liz.
so bougie. I didn't
know.
get any of the awards at school, but you know how they do the dumb awards, like the silly awards voted by other students? I got voted most likely to become a dictator. That's nice, isn't it? Lovely.
A dictator.
A dictator.
They really
I was
liked you.
editor-in-chief of the student paper.
Oh,
so
I bet you were. I bet you were. Okay, Rupert Murdoch. Here's Vanya from Jane Brook. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, Vanya.
Vanya.
Did you discover that one of your kids had an incredible talent?
Yes. So now all parents think their children are talented and remarkable and clever and all those sorts of things.
Mostly they're wrong though, Vanya.
This is the thing. Turns out when my daughter was 6, she wanted to start taking singing lessons at school.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, not sure, but let's give it a shot. So within a few weeks of having started these singing lessons, we got a call from her singing teacher to say that there was a Year 12 production at the School of Oliver, and that they were so impressed with my daughter's singing ability that they would like to write her in to perform a solo in front of everybody at the Year 12 production.
write her into a show that's been going for years and years.
How old was she at the time?
She was 6 and had literally never sung in front of anybody and had maybe 3 or 4 singing lessons under her belt at the time.
Amazing. Well, when you see
Vanya.
talent, you just got to celebrate it.
Vanya, have you
Absolutely.
bled her dry since? Have you tried to get her up there?
Bled her dry. She has performed. So she performed that for the whole run, and then she's performed in front of the whole school at like Christmas concerts, singing solos. She's part of choirs. She absolutely loves it.
How old is she now, Vanya?
She's now 10.
Okay, right. All right.
Mate, this is
Get her
a
on
gold
the stage.
ticket.
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
go.
Yeah.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Joel, amazing.
We'll put her to work, that's for sure.
Yes, well done. Thanks, Vanya.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Joel, you've got a lost and found story for us.
I do. I got engaged at the end of last year. Sorry, Nat, I'm off the market.
I'm devastated.
Devastated.
That Jack's off the market. Yes, keep going.
Everybody is.
Well played.
Yeah. Try living with him. And I think I was telling you on Friday when I was freaking out a little bit because I couldn't find my engagement ring. And I knew it was at home, but I'm one of those people that I lose everything. I'm like, everything's replaceable. I don't stress too
hang on,
much.
wait. This is not replaceable because
I
this
know,
was
I know.
specially crafted.
It
Tell
was.
everybody.
Well, my dad, Terry, helped design it. It's 2 of my parents' rings, and then it has an emerald in it because I love all things Wizard of Oz and Wicked. I am a proper friend of Dorothy.
Yes, indeed.
So I couldn't find the ring, and I was doing stand-up on the weekend talking about the proposal, and I was just wearing another gold ring instead
Yes.
and just sort of flashing it around the stage quickly so nobody could tell. Anyway, it has been discovered. Unfortunately, it was discovered by the fiancé, Jack, and it had been hoovered up into the vacuum cleaner.
Okay, a couple of
wow.
questions
How did
here.
you find that?
So he didn't know that you'd lost it?
No, he didn't know I'd lost it. So he was doing the whole, are you going to put your engagement ring on? I'm like, yeah, babe. I'm just doing my hair and I'll put it on next. I just didn't want to get wax on it. And he had found it probably 24 hours before and was waiting for me to fess
to
up.
admit.
Oh,
Okay.
no,
And
Joel.
so who vacuumed it up? Like, do you have a cleaner who comes and vacuums things? Or
That's a great question. I don't know who in the house knows how to use the vacuum cleaner. So my only guess is girlfriend, the 3-year-old Chow Chow that lives with us, or perhaps that lovely person that we do employ to come and give the place a clean.
So did that lovely person put that ring somewhere so Jack could find it first, or did Jack find it in the vacuum cleaner?
No, Jack found it in the vacuum cleaner.
What was he doing?
I don't know what he was doing with the vacuum cleaner either.
you can empty them, right? When they get full.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, maybe I'll throw it back in his face. And be like, why were you touching the vacuum cleaner? Weirdo.
Suspicious.
I love vacuuming.
Yes.
That's the one job I don't mind doing.
Vacuuming?
Yeah,
Do you have a fancy vacuum cleaner that basically does it for
we
you?
have the plug-in. Oh no, we don't have one of those. We did have a Roomba for a while, but she started to go a bit. I love going to a Roomba class. That started going a bit haywire, and also when you've got a dog and a Roomba, and the dog does a number 2, not good.
Yeah, my dog doesn't do that inside because he's civilised, but he would freak out if there was something moving around like that all the time. It would do his head in. He'd just be barking at it non-stop, and the whole neighbourhood would complain.
Oh, that's fun. The bloody Nat Log down the road making all this noise. And there's all those massive parties you have as well. That I'm sure
they make the dog bark too. I'm glad that had a happy ending, Joel, that you did, in fact, find... So you're still engaged? It's official?
Still engaged. It's official. I mean, I didn't mind doing it without the ring on stage on the weekend because I looked out to the crowd and was like, wow, some attractive people here. Why are you here? Why have you come to see comedy?
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.